Hey Mike, it's Steven. I apologize for the quality. My microphone is not the highest quality. Anyway, I'm going to show you NetBeans. So just a second, open. Okay, you should be able to see it soon. There it goes. I'm starting from the beginning so you don't get lost. Anybody who sees this and get lost when they open it up. Alright, I moved the region a little small so that way you can see well what I'm doing, and it's high quality. That way nothing's too small to see. Okay, it's loading everything that I worked on, but let's pretend we're starting something new. So File, New Project, choose Java Application, hit Next. You can name it anything. I'll be doing this one later, so it doesn't matter too much. The important thing is you uncheck this, Create Main Class. That way your non-GUI code doesn't end up being the main. Your GUI code will be the main file. So you hit Finish, it's at the bottom there. Let's create the new project. I think my computer's been on a little long, because this normally only takes a few seconds. Okay. So NetBeans can open multiple projects at a time, but the main project is always usually the last one you're loading. So click on Source Packages, right click. Okay, there we are. Hit New, and then JFrame Form. Name it whatever you want. We'll probably just name it like calculator thing, because that's what it'll be. Hit Finish. You can already kind of see it right now. NetBeans has a design view. It shows you that frame, and if you go off to the right a little bit farther, you'll see everything you can add. GUI coding is something even I, after years of coding, avoid. Not because it's hard. It's not hard at all. It's extremely easy. And here I'll show you why. Since I'm a coder designer, it's like you're just given too much and you don't really know what to do with it. But notice how it's automatically lining up. So if I say label 1 is then what we'll do is, this is a little tricky. You can either double click it and then just change the value of it, or you can click on it and then off over here hit one of the properties, which is actually the code. No, the code is the name to access it. So I usually change it to like interest box. But the truth is I usually say what it is first, so it'll really say box interest. I won't do that here, so it's easier to understand. Now, under properties, the text inside, this is what you'll probably need more. Because, I'll show you why double clicking gets a little tricky. Come on, there you go. You do it too many times, you end up with an automatically generated action function. So this is the listener for that. So when somebody types it in, or something in there, I called it interest box. So interest box dot. Actually, you really would not want to do this because every single time someone types something in, like even if they're not finished, it would grab what it has. So, oops, forgot to capitalize string. Okay. What you'd really want to do is create a button. Almost done. And to do that, you could either stay in code view and do it. I highly recommend looking up here and noticing how you can change between source and design view. So you just hit design view, drag a button over. There's different types, normal button. I'll leave it as it is, double click. This is where you try to type in string text string equals TextBox.getText. And of course change that to a double dot, parse double. And then the automatic finishing code makes you have to edit this a little bit. And then it would of course no longer be a string, but a double. D-rate stands for double rate. There's old charts in older books with something called Hungarian notation. I highly recommend looking up Hungarian notation for a nice little shortcut for how to name your variables. And it's highlighted in this editor gray because I'm not using it anywhere. So it'd be like D-rate equals D-rate plus D-rate. There. Oops. And case matters. There. Now I use it, so everything goes away. But it doesn't. But I'm just showing you how easy it is to use a GUI editor. Switch between design and source. You add everything you need. There's only two buttons there, one for quitting and one for calculating. You can decide how you want to do it. The next assignment has charts, which I haven't done yet myself. Otherwise, I'd get you started on it. But that's about it.